What's up, guys? We're Tabletop Vibes, and today we're taking a look at Clash of D-Day by Elwyn Clape. And actually, this is a limited edition for and to honor D-Day.
D-Day. So it's a limited edition, but the basic game is Clash of Ardeen's. But yeah, this game was fun. I liked this game.
Yeah, two-player
Yep.
battle royale.
Exactly.
Germans versus the Axis.
Allies.
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 Allies
You don't know your
versus
history.
Axis. I know. It's been a while.
So yeah, with this one, you're basically storming the beaches of Normandy, and the Germans, they're not heading back to their bunkers. No, they're rushing out to
Not
try
this
to
time.
knock you out. Yeah, they learn from their mistakes, and they're trying to knock you right off those beachheads.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this game, it really is a tug of war game. You basically command two different armies. You really have an unlimited number of army pieces you can choose from, and you're trying to conquer lanes. And the Allies are trying to reach, the positions of the Germans. The Germans are trying to reach all the way to the beachhead.
Right.
And if you can conquer an entire lane, that's you're third of the way there from claiming victory.
Because you need to conquer 3 lanes.
Right.
And like Jason said, though, the pieces you have in your tableau are limited, so you have to be and choose wisely with your units.
Right. But as they get knocked out or
Blown up.
go blown up.
We're gonna be real on this.
They go back to your supply, so you can kind of keep feeding.
But
them
if they
in.
don't, and you keep using them in a bunch of different lanes, those
Yeah.
things aren't coming back, and you have to be a strategist.
So there is definitely, this is a war game to its core, and there's definitely a strategy involved in this game. So you kind of have your basic pieces. You got your basic infantry, your foot soldiers, your privates,
bags.
your meat shields.
Your meat bags.
And you have different levels of infantry, and they're going to be different. Actually, those are the same sizes, so they're going to take up like 2 hexes.
Yeah.
And you put them out again, that's kind of your cannon fodder. And then you have the tanks, powerful tanks,
Yeah.
and those are going to take up 3 hexes. And, those are going to be a lot more powerful. They're going to be able to take out infantry, because, tank versus infantry,
Losing
Don't want to be on the wrong side of that one.
No.
And then you have anti-tank mines, because,
that's combative.
yeah, no, they're small, only 1 tile.
All I need is 1.
But they'll take out a tank, but infantry will take out a tank mine.
Right, because you're sending your guys out to defuse, and your tanks are just driving over stuff, not looking at anything.
Exactly. So you have a various combination of these. You're going to be putting them out, and then you're going to clash with each other.
Boom. Hence.
Yes, clash. And this is where those rules happen. There's different stars in terms of
Yeah, you got
unit
private,
value.
colonel, regular guy, the general.
Yep.
He's really cool.
Like
He's
5 tiles deep.
5. Yeah, the guy's a lot of stars.
Exactly.
And then my favoriteest special unit.
Yep.
The spy.
Yep. See, he's already getting to the special.
I know.
So
I
you can't wait.
I had to. It's my favorite. But yeah, you have a bunch of different units, and depending on your base, which is very key, is when I say base, like your foundation of the units you're putting out first.
Right.
Everything is hinged upon that.
Right, because what we realized as we were playing through this game
Multiple times
is that when your top unit's attacked, technically everything behind it is also attacked, and if everything is weaker than the unit attacking it, poof, it all gets knocked out. So it's really kind of important to put, weak then strong, and weak then strong, kind of get a layered.
Yeah, because
going
if
in.
you're strong, like if Jason has a tank and I have 3 different infantry guys, that's gonna
Tank rolls
it's gonna go right through.
Yeah.
But if I have a tank, infantry, tank, well, if Jason blows through the first guy with the anti-tank mine and then shoots my infantry, well, now I have a tank to defend the rest.
Right.
Because what happened to me on the very first game we played, I got my legs cut right out from underneath me. It's not good.
Right. So Adam's kind of hitting at some of those specialty pieces. So
Yes.
you have things like artillery. And what does artillery do, Adam?
Oh my gosh. Did I use it? Oh, you used it.
I
This
used
is why
it.
I know. So I had my little awesome dude minding his own dang
Yeah,
business.
he was guarding. He was the backline soldier. He was the rear guard.
That dude was doing great.
Yep.
Until he wasn't.
Yep. So
'Cause the artillery shoots all different ways and from like rows over.
Yes.
And
Yeah, build up the guy, and then what happens when you knock out the first row in the supply chain dominoes? The whole line.
the foundation just fell apart.
Yep.
And I was doing good.
You were almost there too.
So close.
So yeah, so you got the artillery, which just can obliterate infantry in multiple lanes. You have your mortar, which does kind of the same thing, but just one direction to the side. Pops up, pops down, knocks out infantry. You have the general, as Adam hinted at, and this is basically just a big, powerful, beefy infantry unit.
And he's
5-star general.
So he takes up a ton of space when he goes on the board.
Right. And then you have your personal favorite, which you indicated,
the spy.
Which was the spy, who can just annihilate everybody.
2 units.
Any
two units that are in front of him.
Yep.
Gone. And the only way that dude can be taken out is by another spy.
That's right. Spy versus spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spy games.
Exactly. So like that's the pieces, that's the overlay, but a lot of the strategy is again you have to like control where your army position is. You have on your turn, you have 4 actions, 4 action points.
Yep.
So you can place a unit. That's 1 action point.
Right.
You can move a unit from your back line up to the front,
which is very key. You need to be doing that. That is how it also protects you against artillery fire.
Exactly.
Because you're keeping your unit smaller and moving up instead of like this long unit that can be taken out.
And you also have limited pieces, even though you can keep filtering, funneling them in, you have limited pieces.
I know from first-hand experience.
So you can run out.
Combat experience in this game.
So you have that, and then you can remove a unit from the front away.
That costs
retreats,
2.
Runs away. Now, why would you do that? Well, you can only have 1 special unit out.
Right.
So you may want to cycle it. And then if a unit's blocked, meaning if an enemy unit is kind of in front of that unit but not attacking it, takes 3 movement points to remove that unit because he's retreating under fire.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's really cool. And all these things just make this strategy in your mind. Like, what are you trying to accomplish? What do you want to do? And then everybody starts the game with an objective.
Yes.
Like, I need to conquer lane 1 or 2 and 5, which was mine, or 3 just different ones.
Right. So 3 is always a victory.
Yeah.
And then you have different objective cards for different number of lanes. There's 7 lanes total.
Right. And then when you get to another lane and you conquer it, you get these cool victory cards.
Oh, yeah.
That give you like some little stuff that breaks the game.
Right. Nothing beats success like success.
Unless you die.
There you go.
Beforehand.
And what I love about this game, actually my most fun about this game is I always had kind of that itch to play a battle game, but honestly I am not a hardcore, I want to sit down and play a 2-day long battle game.
Right.
This is a quick game. And it scratches that itch. It's a lot of fun. You could knock out like two of these games back to back and be like, okay, yeah.
Switch sides.
I'm not locked in to that 6-hour game where I start losing and then now I gotta sit here for a while.
And I gotta finish because that's
no. It's really good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's just like I always say, it is a blast to play. Yep. It's a war game blasting. Anyways, and so. And so it's definitely easy to get to the table. It's easy to learn, and the strategy is really deep. And you can continue to try to figure out. Like I went to sleep the night after I played this, and I thought about ways I could have secured my beachhead better. It didn't go well.
No, I slept like a baby
because you destroyed everything. But anyways, this game is coming to Gamefound.
It is coming before June 6th, which is the 80th commemoration of D-Day.
Yep.
So again, the big reason why this was released is to commemorate that day. Thank you to all the soldiers that have fought there. Exactly. And we're actually shooting this near Memorial Day, so double thank you very much for all your service.
Yes.
And speaking of the game itself, like we're showing a lot of inlays. This is a demo copy.
Yep.
There is going to be a lot more advancements in the game. There's going to be wooden pieces instead of cardboard, nice thick wooden pieces. Beautiful detail artwork on them. You have a starter metal coin that's going to flip who goes first. Nice little coin there.
It is really pretty.
Yep. You got black interlay cloth. You have linen cards that are going to be a stretch goal. A lot of good stuff here. But the big thing is, and this is key, this is critical. You need to back this game before it goes live. Follow it before it goes live, because if you do, and you back the game, you will get a free 5mm or 2 inches for those who are here in Freedom Land, inch commemorative coin commemorating D-Day, and that is only available in this special limited edition version.
Yep. So go follow the campaign page on the Gamefound, click notify so that you can follow along as leading up to the Gamefound campaign launch.
Right. And also, last kind of throwing in there, this will be released in English, French, Dutch, Spanish, and German, and English. Oh, I said English. Yeah.
There you go.
And English again.
And so that's Clash D-Day version. Definitely check it out. It's going to be a blast. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. And as always, we're Tabletop Vibes. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notify button, and this message will self-destruct shortly.